Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be looking at Kaiju number 8, ShFiguarts. This guy looks awesome. Like, he looks insane. They got all the proportions right, and like the texture, his skin, he just feels like a, skin of a kaiju. And like the back with the spine coming out, it looks great. I absolutely love this figure. There's some good things about this figure, and then there's some flaws. This figure is not perfect, but with the stuff that it does it right pretty well. Anyway, starting off with the box here, we have this really cool box. I absolutely love that blue. I think that's like my favorite blue. It is just so pretty. So the front of the box here, we have the figure being showcased. Sadly, it's not like showing the figure or the character from the show. Instead, it's just showcasing the figure, which is fine, but it's always cool to have the, just like the art from the show. We have a window here so you can see the figure. Top of the box, Kaiju number 8, and then a slight window here so light can shine through the figure, which is awesome. Side of the box, you get a cool artwork of the figure. And then the back, showcasing the figure, you see the faces that it comes with, and poses that you can put the figure in. Then on the other side, another showcase of the figure. The bottom, the figure again. This box is pretty cool. I think it's a solid looking box, and I like it a lot. Now, starting off with looks, even though I already did, this figure is absolutely awesome. There is a lot of gaps though that you can see, which that's the only downside to it, but this figure just looks ripped out of the anime, and I absolutely love the show, so I was like, okay, I gotta pick this up. I feel like all the proportions are pretty much great, but to have him like standing up regularly, you see the abs, they look very disproportionate. They don't look very right. So to get like everything looking perfect, you have to move it a bit and have him at like a sort of crunch style to get it looking good. But other than that, this guy looks insane. Like, he's got sculpted butt cheeks. He's got like these wings in the back, sort of wings, I guess you can say, because when he's standing up tall, he kind of can have them out. I don't think he has wings in the show, but his back does a lot of insane things. This guy just looks awesome. Moving on to articulation, he can look up, or he can look down. Start with down first. He can look down a lot. You can look up if you move like these, his sort of back, neck armor there. He can look up. He has a neck tilt, head tilt, neck tilt, whatever you want to call it. And it also looks great. Overall head movement, pretty good. Moving on to the arms. He has double jointed arms, so they go all the way up. That looks great. Wrist is on a ball peg, so standard wrist movement, which is great. He has an insane butterfly joint that can bring his hands all the way across the chest. I'm pretty sure you can make, you can make an X. Perfect X. Yeah, so his hands can go his arms can go pretty far forward, and then going back, not the same going back, but he can go back a ton, which is absolutely great. Horizontal, yeah, his arms can go up horizontal, which is cool. That's about it, but he can reach up, moving that there, and that is about it with his arms. Moving on to chest articulation, not really much there. You can kind of move it up, but it's not really like, there's not much going on there. But upper torso, you can move it side to side, or no, you kind of move the waist as well. Like, you move the entire torso. There's no upper torso. You can kind of move it a bit. Okay, you can move it from side to side, as I'm doing. Does it look good? No, it looks really bad. But if you move the entire like abdomen section, it doesn't look as bad, but it can look still bad because of the gaps. This figure, that's like one of its flaws. It has so many gaps. So if you guys don't like that, then I don't recommend this to you. But He has a great ab crunch using his waist, but without using his waist, I think still a pretty good crunch, but then the waist just accelerates it like a lot. And then going back, using the waist, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, you cannot go back, but using the waist, it goes back a lot, which is also pretty good. Moving on to legs, he has double jointed knees, which is great. His legs can go up an insane amount. I'm pretty sure his legs can go behind his head if you wanted them to, but yeah, you don't have to worry about that with this figure. Like, they can go up pretty freaking high, but back, not back. Yeah, they can, that's like about that much because of the butt cheeks, but it can slightly go back more, but then it won't be like directly back. As you're seeing, he can't do the splits. This is how far his legs go, which sucks, but it's because of this armor piece. Well, actually, like, you would think it's that, but if you go and take this apart and take the armor piece out, it still only hinders, like the leg. It's weird. It was how it was made. They decided to just not give you those splits. It's not the leg armored piece. I was being mistaken there. It's actually just like the articulation of the leg, which really sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. Not that good. Toe can go up this much, can go down. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was the first time that happening. Can go down that much, which is pretty good. Be careful, because then that'll pop out, but it's pretty easy to go back in. Toe hinge, pretty great, and that is a perfect toe hinge. I've been using it and it works to a T. Articulation, because of all the gaps and because of that torso stuff, I will honestly give it maybe like I will probably rate it a 7. It does a lot of great stuff, like the double jointed elbows, they look absolutely great, and the legs also being double jointed, and just like the range with this guy is insane, except for the splits. Because of how they were made, I would definitely give it a 7. Overall look at the figure, without including the gaps, I would give it maybe, I think this figure looks really good, but the gaps do tend to bring it down, which sucks. Now looking at the scale of this figure, I have Kaiju number 8 model kit, which I think they're about the same height. Yeah, I think they're just about roughly the same height. Maybe the model kit's taller, not sure. Pretty sure they are. Or maybe model kit's taller. Yeah, no. His horns beat him. Yeah, model kit's taller, which is cool. Moving on. We have One Piece Animated Heroes Sabo, and then we have SHF Luffy. That's the scale for this figure. He scales pretty well. Moving on to accessories. Not much going on, which sucks a lot, especially because of like the stuff that he does in this show. You would think there would be more there, but there isn't. Anyway, so he has a pair of open claw hands. Just open claw hands, which are cool, I guess. I just wish, like, those are the only hands that he comes with. I wish there was more stuff that he came with. Like, more hands, I mean. But moving on to faces, we have this neutral face that he comes with, where he looks, you know, just neutral. Resting face, angry. You could almost say he's, like, smiling a bit, but that's that face. Then we have yelling face, but to me it looks goofy, like he's surprised about something. I wish they did better with that face. The model kit's face was much better than that. We have a scared face, which I absolutely love this face. He gets scared a lot in the show, by himself especially. And then we have a angry, like, looking to the side face. Camera focuses there, yeah. Angry looking to the side face, which is cool. And those are all the faces he comes with. I wish he came with more, but that's how it goes with SHF. They choose the faces. He comes with this wrist piece, which is like him doing his mega punch, which is really freaking cool. And so you take off the wrist and you can add it like this. You take off the hand or the fist and like so. You can have him doing the Mega Punch to something, which is pretty cool. I love this accessory. It is a great accessory and was not expecting it. Usually SHF doesn't do stuff like that, so that's super cool to have. Before I forget, he also comes with the neutral fist hands, which if you didn't know, they come with every SHF. Always got those fist hands. He also has for the punch, he has an anchor, like I think the sharp arrow looking things are supposed to anchor his leg into the ground while he's doing the Mega Punch. And so you remove the calf piece slash ankle, and then you put in this one in his leg here, which you can do. There we go, perfect. And this is another really cool accessory. You could also use it as a weapon if you want, like having him kick with it or something. But in the show, it's usually made for him to do the punches, like so. That's everything he comes with. That's the first time with that happening. But as I was saying, that's everything he comes with. I'm not satisfied. I need more hands. I mean, his faces are fine, I guess. I wish he came with, I don't know, a better angry face. Just not looking surprised. That would be great. That would be really great. But hands, man, like just having the neutral fists and the open palm hands, they don't really, I don't know, they're not really that good. I was hoping for something else, or maybe like energy effects, because in the show there's always electric or just energy like going around him while he's powering up, turning into a kaiju. Maybe like a face of Kafka Hibino to put on to the kaiju body. That would be pretty cool too. But other than that, that's everything he comes with. And I gotta say, I'm pretty disappointed. I will rate this figure, I'm gonna go with a 7. He has great articulation, you know, except for the split parts. That kind of sucks. But the gappage and the accessories just really take some points off, which is sad to say, because this is like one of my favorite animes now. I'm really liking this show, and you should go see this show. I would say he's worth it. Like, he doesn't come with much. He's $50 though, so it's not too bad. These two things are pretty great. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Bye now.